welcome back. So today, okay, this seems to work properly. So today we are going to fix, so we're going to fix, what the hell is this? I have this here from the video description. So today is whatever it is from January 6. Okay. So today we are going to debug and fix why some variables are not reset properly. Okay. So if you take a look at this stuff here, you will see how some of the variables, they're kept here, but then they are not reset properly so that they are next to the price. And also, if you take a look here, you can see how these variables for the long stuff, they keep on the bottom. This should not be like that. It should not be such a big difference. And so what I want to do today is either fix all of this by writing it from scratch or debug why this is happening. Because I think that there's something wrong with all of this. Welcome back to the stream. I see that there's someone in YouTube. So we managed the other day, we managed to separate these variables into long ones and short ones, so that we have these different values. And so the problem is about what you see here in yellow. So the problem is actually about whatever here is on the plot side of stuff. So this is what you have here. So when you are going to plot, you are using this plot offset, okay, and you can see how the plot offset is 0 here by default. So here on the very bottom, we enable trailing debug so that the yellow stuff is plot, and we also have what the hell, trailing plot offset set to 0, so that we check the first one of the sub strategies, and that's what we have here. So you're going to ask yourself, what the hell are we plotting there? And what we are plotting there is this thing here, a bit long take profit. Okay, so long take profit is using this in order to plot or not. Okay, and so you need to first be inside a position according to that offset. That's nice. If you are not there, you're not going to plot. And then what the hell are you going to plot? You are going to plot beard long take profit. Okay, beard long take profit is something related to short, if I'm not mistaken. So if you go where the hell is this? If you go here, sorry about that. So if you go here, this long take profit build long take profit. It's an output of this function that we have here, get trading data. So we can go, this is the function, we can go to get trading data function here, and we can search for that long bear position price. Yeah, let me check that this is what we are looking for. So we are looking for bear long take profit. Oh wait, this is not the one. So bear long take profit, here we have the -1, and here we have bear long take profit. Okay, so bear long take profit inside of the function is actually used like this, and as you can see, this is only taken into account when you are short. So what you see on the top is what decides what the hell you need to short or not. Wait a moment, please. Okay, so right, yeah, so what I was saying, what we want to look at is beard long take profit. So beard long take profit is used like this here, as you can see, and beard long take profit is reset to trailing long take profit. Okay, and here is also reset here, and that's what we want to fix or check or whatever. So let's try to understand what happens here before going on. So this first check, what does is, if you are not inside a position, or if you were not inside a position and then you are inside a position, which is what should happen every 24 candles. Okay. Or if the variable should reset, then the trailing ATR long price, which is kept, which is it's done on the main scope, it's going to be used, and you're going to have a new beard long take profit value. However, later on, what happens here? So, if you are inside the short position, that's the main problem. If you are inside the short position and the expected take profit is greater than the short bid position price break even per 1, then bid long take profit is going to have the value of the expected take profit. And otherwise it's going to be to have the previous candle value, and I think this is something that it's wrong somehow, which is, let's see, so what you want this to happen is that if you've got this reset stuff here, you don't want to reset it here too. You know what I mean? Why would you want to reset this? You know what I mean? I think this is something that you want to reset. So this is related on being inside a position which happens in this condition. Okay. So you don't want to this happen here. So I think what we want to have is a variable that we can use later on, so that this is only done if a reset is not needed. Although I'm not sure about this, because I'm not sure what the hell does this exactly. This is like expected take profit is whatever we have here plus something. Yeah, then we've got this excursion ratio and so on, which I'm not sure. So let's see if we have any changes here. We don't have any changes here. Okay, so yeah, so let's do it. So what I'm going to do here is related to this bid long take profit. Okay, so I think it's bid long take profit is reset. Okay, and here we're going to have the same thing with bid short take profit. So let's try to do it. So this is going to be a Boolean. This is an internal value. So bid short take profit is reset. So this is equal to this stupid stuff from here. Maybe not. I don't know if I want to put it here or not. yeah, maybe the best thing is to put this, although so build short take profit is reset. This is false by default, and so what we do here is we set this to true because this has been reset. Okay, so then later on we can find, what the hell was this? We can find this short take profit staff, which is being this is being modified thanks to this. So if you are inside the long position and you haven't reset, look at that. If you are inside the long bid position and you have not reset short take profit, then you can update this as much as you want. Okay, otherwise no. So we need to do the same thing here for the short part. So so this is bid long take profit is reset. This is by default false. Okay, then if everything here happens, you can say that this is true. Okay, and then later on, when where the hell is this? When you are here, this bid long take profit staff, it's been modified. So this is not, so you are only going to update bid long take profit if this is not reset. Okay, that's it. So this should fix something, although I am not very sure about it. Maybe we are making something not okay, but we will see how it goes. So the idea is that the yellow should be more next to the candle values. So I see there's someone in YouTube. If you want to ask a PineScript question or whatever, you can leave a comment on the chat. You can leave a message on the chat. Okay, look at that. Wait a minute. Why don't we have anything here? Oh, look at that. We have. Wait. Okay. Here there is some stuff. I mean, it's not very pretty, but the results are better than we had before. So I need to understand what the hell we are doing wrong here. So this makes sense, which is each 24 candles. Everything needs to be reset, although we have managed not to reset this properly, so I'm not sure what we are doing here, bro. So maybe the problem is related to this expected take profit stuff, because here we have the bid long maximum profit excursion thing. So maybe we should take a look at it. But before doing anything else, I'm going to save this somehow, which is going to be something like, I don't know, do not update bit long take profit if it is meant to be reset. Okay, this one I'm not sure this is the right way of fixing it, but we have it right now. So we can always say that this is true, and it should be working as expected. So yeah, so one thing I'm concerned is, as you can see here, we've got this expected take profit, and this expected take profit is going to modify long take profit if we are not resetting this. So the next candle where we reset this is going to be reset. Okay, that's maybe why this seems to work, and then it's reset to whatever value we had before, which is this extreme values from here. Maybe that's the problem. So what we should be taking a look at is this expected take profit, how it's done. So first of all, we've got the trailing ATR long take profit price, which is from the main scope, if I'm not mistaken. So this is not something that I think this is not something, let me see, look at that, current trailing ATR long take profit. So I think this is not from somewhere. So if we take a look at here, let's forget about the photo stuff, and let's search for this without P. We will see how this is actually being calculated on the main scope, and it's something that it's here, as you can see, and it doesn't matter, it's something that it's changed on every candle, so we don't care too much about it. So if you go back here to our, what the hell, so this stuff here, so this is the trailing, which depend on the current trailing, so we don't care too much about it. We also have this thing, which is an input, so we don't care about the inputs because it's something that it's constant always. And then we've got here how we've got this long maximum profit excursion and long maximum loss excursion. So this is something that it's being saved on each one of the candles. And let's see, so this is 0 by default, but then it's going to use this short vision price, short bid position price, and this bid long maximum price. Hi Rohan, how are you doing? So So this is based on the long maximum profit price, and this long maximum profit price, it's only reset if okay, if you were not inside the position and then you are inside the position, how long can you code to start the way in one go? Usually, I mean 2 hours, 3 or 4 if I'm really bored. You can see my old videos. The problem with this one here is that it's like we need to debug, and debug in PineScript is a pain in the ass. It's very difficult. I mean, you can do it, but it's very laborious. Then you have to remove whatever debug variables you have added so that you don't clutter your code. And yeah. So if you are not, no, I have not done competitive coding in the past. I'm not interested in in doing some kind of code in less than X time. It's not my thing. Why would you do that? I mean, I just want my strategy to work, and that's it. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter how long it takes, actually. I'm tempted to do all of this by scratch because maybe it's easier to do the stuff if we do it from scratch rather than trying to understand how this was done in the first place. In today's hiring scenarios, a lot of companies focused on CP. What the hell is this? CP more. What the hell is CP? Can you please explain to me? Coding something? Coding pace? Please explain to me what CP. Competitive coding. Yeah, but what the hell is competitive coding? Because for me it's coding in less than X time. You know what I mean? Okay, competitive programming is in sport where contestants solve algorithmic problems within a time limit using a programming language of their choice. It tests problem-solving skills, knowledge of algorithm, and ability to write efficient code. Yeah, not interested. I think it's waste of time to do a lot of coding. It depends on what you want to do. I mean, I know what I want to do in my strategy, so the problem is that maybe I should rewrite all of this in such a way that it's easier for me to understand, because right now it's a bit complex to understand all of this in one go. And actually I want to split this into 2 functions, so I think real-time develop. Oh, okay, so then you are going to be fine in this channel, because I do real-time development, because that's what I want to do, you know. I just want to finish a code. I don't want anything else. So yeah, let's try to put everything related to long into single place, and then wait a minute. Yeah, so I'm going to split my I have to code now. Okay, go code, Ruckard. No problem with me. So I'm going to put here some stuff here. So this is both of them. So the long maximum profit excursion, this is related to short, if I'm not mistaken. This is related to long. Okay, and this one should be set related to short. This one is related to long. Expected take profit. Oh my god. So this is short. This is long. This one I don't know. Long reset variables. Yeah, this one is related to long, and this one is related to short. So the question is, what the hell happens with this spirit shake take profit? This should be different values depending on where the hell you are. Although the way I see it, this is probably not being reset. Yes, it's been reset from the previous candle. So we need to split this also. So build is split to something needs to be reset. Let me write it down. Needs to be split. Okay. Nice. So now we should have, wait a minute. Now we should have a lot of changes here. Look at that. So both short, long, so on. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say this is prepare to split number 10. That's it. So let me see. So this expected take profit stuff is being used here, and you have one calculus for long and another calculus for short, and so the question is this actually used somewhere, or is this a local variable? Because right now this expected take profit is taking the value, so this was probably a bar value originally, and so what happens here is that if you are in a long position, you're going to define here, and then once you define here, you're going to use it here if this happens. But you're always, so anytime that this variable is assigned to build should take profit, it's actually been set from scratch here, and the same thing happens here. So actually this is not something that needs to be sent again to the main script. So maybe we can just copy and paste this, write everything in such a way that we do not need this to happen, and then we will see how it goes. So let's see all of this. Now I'm going to make a screenshot so that we can compare all of this. Okay. So I have the screenshot. So this means that I have this screenshot associated with this code. And the way I think this works, I don't need expected take profit to be outside of this function, because each time this is used as a temporary variable. So there's no need for this to be using this unless this expected take profit, which is returned as, where the hell is this? Take profit. Yeah, so this is used here. This build expected take profit, unless this is used somewhere, or you know. Where the hell do I have all of this? Yeah, so unless this is used down somewhere, I don't think we need to think anything about this. So we've got this variable, but we actually do not use it anymore. So this is like a temporary variable. So as we don't need it, I'm going to remove it. Okay. So let's see if I'm able to do it. So here on the very top, what the hell is this? Yeah, on the very top we should have definition of the array. So I'm not sure what the hell it is, but we have an array definition, a type definition. I mean, it should not be so difficult to find. Maybe here. Okay, here it is. So what the hell is this? Train status type. Yeah, expected take profit. So this expected take profit has been removed. we are going to search for the rest of it on everything here. So this is the input thing, which is going to be, I mean, we can set this to 0 if we want to, because it's not going to be relevant, if you ask me. Yeah, so it could be actually set to NA, if you ask me. Then we just see how this is used as a temporary variable, and then here we no longer need to return it. Okay, look at that. So this is what happened originally. You were reading this variable from the script, and we no longer need to read it from the script. This is what happens when this is read. Okay, and this is build expected take profit thing. Nice. Once again, you were updating the array properly, and this is inside of the function, and then everything should have this variable name that we have here. So we can add this, and we can say beard expected take profit was removed from the main scope. So that's something that we need to say. Once we do this, we are going to test if there is any difference. We should see this same thing. Let's do it. So now let's see what happens. And here on the top we have the screenshot from before, so that we can compare if it's the same thing or not. And as you can see, it's exactly the same thing. So we are okay with it. Okay, so now let's keep going on with the code, which I think I'm going to split even more. So this expected take profit thing, it's going to be for the both of them. So let's move this here on the top with the both stuff. Okay, and so we can say that this is 11 preparation thing. Nice. And now I'm going to work with this all long and short stuff that it's so ridiculous here. So we've got the both stuff, and now we're going to have long on the top and short on the bottom. Okay, so this is going to be a lot of cut and paste. This needs to be done properly. Then later on we will be able to remove long and short. Okay, so this is long. So this long should be here. Okay, short also is here, so this long should be here. Nice. Okay, so we set beer variables is long. So let's put it here. Short beer variables, nice. Also there's this long staff which we are going to put here. Nice. Oh, look at that. We have some variables here which we don't know if they are related to one thing or the other. So let's just save what we have done so far as a commit. So this is 12. So that's nice. Now what the hell is this? So this is long beard in cycle position. So this is long. This is long. And this one here is short. Let's try this one. I think it's the long one. So this one is the short one. And then the lowest price is the one for the long one. That's what makes sense. So that's it. Once we have this, we can continue. So now we can take staff again, okay, and we can put long with long and so on. So this long here should be at the very bottom of long staff. So now we have short. Nice. Okay, so long something. Let's put it here. I guess maybe I should have two views here. Although I'm not sure. So long should be at the very bottom of this long place here. Okay. Long should be here too. Nice. So you have exactly the same thing but with a short here. And then we have here the maximum profit excursion thing, which has these two stuff. Okay, so far what I'm going to do is I'm going to just save what we have done right now. So that's 14 change. So I want to keep this maximum profit excursion stuff and so on, but this is messing with long and short. And hi Freedom Boy, how are you doing? I'm kind of rewriting the main function here so that it's easy to understand, and then later on I can split in long function and short function. That way it will be easier to fix. You know what I mean? Because right now I'm quite confused. So let's see how we can do all of this. So maybe we can say that this is short maximum profit disclosure. Being short. So something like this. So this is the one that we have here for long. Yeah. So this one here, it's the end. Okay. And here we should also have maximum profit discussion, but this is for shorter stuff. So this is short, like this, and this is the end that we have here. And so the very beginning that we have is maximum profit disclosure. We no longer have it. So we've got long maximum begin and end, short maximum begin and end. That's going to be a commit for this. So we save it. So this is 15. Nice. And now we're going to work with the maximum loss excursion thing. So this is going to be maximum excursion. Begin. Okay. And here there's going to be the end. So the same thing should be happening here, but with the short. So we've got the short place here, and the very end we've got this long reset variables thing. Oh my god. We've got this end here. I think this should be down here. I'm not sure why we've got this stuff changed. So we've got the long maximum loss excursion, which we are going to remove. So we have the long one section which ends here, and the short one which ends here, and we've got this other stuff, and that's it. So we can save this into a single commit. That's too many changes in one. So this is going to be this preparation stuff. Okay. So once we have all of this, we can start again to put everything where it should be put. So maybe we can make something here so that I'm not losing every time where the hell I am. So here there's the long, where the long and short thing starts and ends. So here's is the next thing we want to do. So is this long profit maximum excursion, which we are going to put here. Here it is. Nice. And just remove it from here. So we've got short, short, and then we have the long related to maximum loss excursion, which we are going to put also here on the very bottom. So short maximum loss excursion. So this long variable also needs to be put here. I mean, this long section, sorry, not variable, short section. Then finally, we've got something related to take profits. So let's put all of this here. Nice. So that we can have like this, and then we end with this short stuff, which is modifying long take profit. So once we have reordered everything here and there, we can make yet another commit related to this stuff. So now we can take a look at the full function. So there are some variables which are kept for both of them. Okay, so this is a variable that it's not resetting everyone, it's not reading from the inputs here. This one, it's not reading from the inputs, and this one is, yes, it's reading from the inputs, but it's always the same thing. Actually, this could be moved onto the main scope, although I don't know. The idea is that the function that handles this is this one here. So this is for both of them. So later on we will see how we deal with this in such a way that we can have two functions. But right now we've got this long part here. So now we need to put everything into a single part, you know what I mean? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all of these long labels. So yeah, so this is long. Okay, so then later on we will see if we want to replace them with something else or not. That way we can so this is maximum profit excursion long. We are going to do it like this, so we are keeping it. So this is the end of this, but in any case here we've got the long place also, and here we have the end part. So once again we remove the long labels because we know that we are dealing with long stuff. Okay, then later on we've got this short stuff, so we need to remove short stuff. Okay, yeah, maybe we should do only the long stuff, and then when it's ready check the short stuff. But you know, so we managed to remove all of this stuff, and this is going to be short. also here. So let's do it the right way. So this is the end. Short, long, so on. Okay, so short here. So let's remove all of the short values. And then here the function ends. So once again, we can check what we have just did. So we have removed these labels. We have changed some of them, so that they reflect if they are long, short. And now we can focus on the other stuff. So before going on, let's check if what we have here as a result is exactly the same thing, or if we have messed up something and then the result is different. So here on the top I've got the screenshot. Once this has been built, we should see how this spins on the bottom. Here you have the spinning thing. As you can see, what you have on the bottom is the same thing you have on the top. So all of these code changes that we have done on the function in order to understand better what happens do not affect the result. So that's very nice. So now we are going to work on something. So so this is something that happens always. Then you've got this initial stuff related to all of this. So this P is when you get values from the, so this is bar variables stuff, so you get the values from the main scope, so I mean from the array. So we also have this take profit is reached thing, which I'm not sure is perfect, but right now I think it's okay. So you are inside the position, which is the lowest price, and so on. So these are like bar variables in many places. So I'm not sure. I mean, there are a lot of variables here. So let's try to work with all of this. Let's try to rewrite all of this in a meaningful way, so that, you know. So the excursion is always set to 0. So let's put everything in the same place. And this is long bar. Okay. So these are stuff that it's probably bar variables, because they are getting, we are getting it from the main scope. although I'm not sure that every one of them are like that, because there's this current stuff, long reset beer variables and so on. Then we also have this thing about take profit being reached. So yeah, so these are long bar variables. Okay, so this is long check if take profit. So check if take profit, if beer told take profit has been reached, which is the short take profit, because that's what you want to do with the short one. Okay, so nice. And this has a lot of stuff, so maybe we should split this into two. So here we have, are we going to reset variables, and then it's, are we going to reset this whatever this is, variables. That's something maybe we need to do, split this into two functions, into two chunks of code, because otherwise this is not what we want to do. Beer position price built inside the position. Long reset beer variables is used here to reset the take profit stuff, apparently. So I'm not sure. And then later on, so if we take a look, okay, I think I'm going to work on this long reset beer variables, which is set to whatever value we had before. So this is sometimes set to true, and then if it's true it's set to false. But if it was false, then what? It's still false. So long reset variables. Yeah. So this is actually always false. So I don't think this is needed. I mean, this is always false. So you are not going to reset the beer variables. And then if you decide that this needs to be reset, then please do it. Otherwise you don't have to do it. So maybe I'm going to remove all of this. So here we have some movement of the variables, some labels that have been changed, but in any case everything is the same thing. So this is going to be 19 commit. Okay, later on we will have to do this from scratch, because otherwise this is not something that needs to be done properly. So I'm curious, these long reset beer variables. So yeah, so this is set to false. So let's do it. Okay, let's try to fix this. So we don't need long reset beer variable. So this is set by default to false. Okay, so let's move this to here maybe. Okay, so we should do the same thing with the short one. I mean, long take profit staff with short. Yeah, so long reset beer variables. We also have this short beer variables staff, which is false. Okay. So here we should have some stuff related to this, which is long reset beer variables as an input, short reset beer variables as an input. Do we have something related like -1? I don't think so. Reset beer variables, previous candle, nothing like that. So at the very end, we are returning some stuff related to these two functions, these two variables, which is what the hell is this? I don't remember a lot about this. Short reset beer variables. So are we going to reset beer variables? No. And this one here? No. Okay. So all of this means that the very top, where this is defined and so on, we've got this short reset beer variables at the long ones, which are no longer used. So we've got a smaller script. Once we do this, we should search for long reset beer variables thing. Copy this and search here better. So look at that. So this is something that we always did, which is we were reading from the script. Then this is what you have here. You return everything. So long reset and short reset. Look at that. Long and short beer variables. And this is inside of the function because we have the hyphen there. So I think we are fine. So let's just test that this is working as before. That's what it should be happening. Okay, so this is going to spin, and supposedly we're going to have the same screenshot as above, which is what we have right now. So let's see how it happens. If everything is okay, I'm going to commit changes. So you can see this is the same thing. So let's do it. So now we can say something like long reset beer variables was removed from the main scope. I mean also the short one, but why is that a problem? Okay, so now we can focus on what the code is doing here. So we were taking a look at what the hell is this? So we were taking a look at long period. No. Yeah, so we were taking a look at what happens when this is reset, okay? And I think we could rewrite this in such a way that we can focus ourselves in resetting variables first, and then we can check this stuff about being inside the position and so on. So let's try to understand what all of this is about, because I'm quite confused. Okay, so apparently, as you can see here, yeah, and then this thing about setting the long reset variables to false is no longer needed here, because you are not resetting this. So we're going to have exactly the same thing with the short one part. Somewhere here it is. So once again, let's test this real quick, and I will amend the latest commit because that's what. Okay, look at that, version 72. We've got a lot of versions. Okay, so let's see, we have the same result. Yes, it's the same result. So I'm going to amend this. I mean, maybe not. So this is made for the main scope, and this is number 2 commit. That's related, but it's not exactly the same thing. So now let's focus on what the hell this is doing, and I will try to rewrite this in such a way that it's easier to understand. So the first thing we have here is this thing about you don't have trailer in both, and then you have trailer in both, and this is a new cycle, okay, a new period. Okay, and so you have a new period, you do something, and this is what I'm going to do right now, because it's got, look at that, here we have exactly the same thing, because that's something that it's used in both of the places. So let me just copy all of this. So basically what you do here is this is going to be a boolean, and this is going to be new period. Okay, so if you were not inside of this trailing path, and then you are inside of this trailing path, what the hell is happening here? You've got a new period. That's it. So basically what we want to do is just replace this with new period. So let's try and see how it goes. So this is new period and this is new period, and that's it. Okay, so now we have this tab here, and new period variable. I don't know how to call this. New period variable. Okay, this is for both of them, and should probably copy and paste. So now this is easier to read. So if we have not reached the take profit in the previous candle, and if we are not inside the buy order and it's new period, then we are inside the position. This position price needs to be reset, and also the lowest price. And then there's this thing about resetting bid variables, which only happen if you are supposed to be inside the position. Which I'm not sure is the right thing to do. However, long reset bid variables. So I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Okay, let's try to focus on this. If you haven't reached the take profit of the previous candle, okay, and you are not inside the buy order, and this is a new period, then are you inside the position? Yes, you are inside a position, which the price needs to be reset. Wait a minute. Okay, as you can see here, if these three conditions are true, then we are going to set long built inside the position as true, which what's going to happen is that in the next candle we are going to reset these variables, not in the current one, but in the next candle we are going to reset these variables. Okay. So that's what I mean, so you actually do not want to reset the stuff till the next candle. Is that right or not? That's my question too. So then we've got this, which is if you were not inside the position and then the take profit is reached, then you are no longer inside the position, which is related to all of this maybe. So if you are not inside the position and then, sorry, if you were inside the position and in this very candle the take profit is reached, then it means that you are no longer inside the position, which is something that so this is exactly the same thing, that this is -1 and this is current candle. So yeah, then we've got here some reset stuff. So we've got the reset of the short take profit. So if in the previous candle you haven't reached the take profit, you are not inside the buy order, and this is a new period, you are going to reset some stuff. I'm not sure about this. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. Okay, so do we have any changes here? Right now, we don't have any of them. So maybe the question is, so what the hell is this? So if you haven't reached the take profit and you are not, so if you haven't reached the take profit, it means that you are not in a buy order, which makes sense. And if you are not inside the buy order, then, and you've got a new period, you need to reset some stuff. That's the thing. What the hell do you want to reset? And maybe we want to use this variable in order to reset everything. However, in order to reset everything, apparently you need to be inside a position. Which is what makes sense. And that's why we need to have some other variables that make sense, like long position open, and not this stupid stuff, so that maybe this is easier to understand. So if we have not reached a take profit and we are not inside an order and it's a new period, then a new cycle happens, and we need to reset if we are inside the position. Yes, we are inside the breaking position. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now, you are inside the position. Yeah, the problem is, am I inside a position? So I have this so that so if we have a new cycle without any open order, why the hell are you checking if you are inside a position? If you are inside a position. Okay. If you were inside the position, you think you are inside the position. Otherwise, so apparently if we are not inside a position, we don't want to reset. Okay, so maybe we can try to write this down so that we can understand what the hell happens here, because I'm not very sure. So if we have a new cycle, which is this thing here, if we have a new cycle without being inside a buy order, inside an order, then we always do this, which is what we have here. I mean, is this what we want to do or not? That's a different question, but this is what we always set this like this. You know what I mean? Okay. And then we've got this bit longer side the position, which is actually using the old value. So if we have a new cycle, and wait a minute, without being inside an order, and in the previous candle, maybe this will be easier, we were inside a virtual position, then that's when we were inside the virtual position. put it like this. And then what we do is wait a minute. Long reset variables, okay, which triggers. So this is something that I need to understand. Triggers short take profit. Which triggers some stuff. The first one is that the short take profit thing, it's going to be related to ATR. Okay. The other thing that it's changed here is that long bid position price. What the hell is this? Long bid position size. Okay, let's copy all of this because otherwise I'm not sure I understand. So the first thing it does, it updates bid short take profit, and it's the ATR value. But then this is the thing about the short maximum loss price should be either the close, if it's bigger than the long bid position price, bid position price, or wait a minute, if the price is bigger than the long bid position price, then we are going to use it as a loss, because that's what happens. Wait a minute. Is this properly coded or not? I'm not sure this is properly coded. So a long bid position price is whatever the position price it is. So so this is the short one thing, the short price, maximum loss price should be the greatest, the highest one. So this is okay. In any case, long reset bid variables, what more are we doing here? We are not doing anything else. Let's try to read this again. So if we have a new cycle without being inside an order, and then in the previous candle we were inside a virtual position, then we reset this to true, which is going to reset short take profit and this maximum loss price. Wait a minute, why isn't it resetting the other one, which is the maximum take profit? Okay, 1 second. So long reset variables is dealing with this short. So look at this maximum loss exclusion, and here we have this, which is, I'm not sure, this is related to to whatever it is, short take profit. But here we have this maximum profit excursion. So this maximum profit excursion is not being reset, as far as I understand, and that's why maybe okay. Let me bookmark this. Yeah, and this is the maximum loss excursion. Okay, so here on the top we've got the maximum profit excursion, and here we have on the bottom, let's remove this. So on the top we've got the maximum profit excursion, which does not depend on long reset bid variables, as you can see here. So what happens here is that the only way a maximum profit excursion is being triggered is when you are not inside the position and then you are inside the position. However, if by any chance you need to reset the variables, you are not going to do it. So the question is, why this is a thing that we need to do for loss excursion but not for take profit excursion. I think this is something that it's missing here and it needs to be fixed. Okay. I mean, it's the same thing here. I mean, this could have name and just use that. Now inside the position. Okay, let's try to fix this, and then we will manage to put maybe all of this in a single place so that it makes sense. So what we want to do is just have this like this. So this is OR, this variable here, and then everything here. Okay. So now we can go here, save everything, and see if there is any difference. You should actually have a different values depending on short and long, if you ask me. Not only to this, but something else. I'm gonna show what's going to happen, but I think that there needs to be some changes. Oh, look at that. Profit factor 2. As you can see, we have fixed a part of it. The second part has not been fixed because we are missing the other part, now that I think about it, which is the short part. Okay, so maximum loss excursion. So here Here it is. And this is what you want to do here. So you've got the OR thing, and then like this. Okay, let's try to copy and paste and see what happens. Now this starts to more or less work as expected, although I'm not sure about that. Let's see how it goes. So far we have this. Okay, I was going to make a screenshot, but I was not fast enough. In any case, look at that. This is what we are looking for. This is much that we were expecting to be happening here. Look at that. Now we have 28 trades and it's very good. So this is, make sure that maximum profit excursion values are reset. Yeah, take a look at that. So I still don't know what's the rationale between, I mean, my question is, why do you always have to reset this bid position price when this happens, but not when I mean it's always there, but don't we, so do we have to reset the position price when this is not true? So when you are not inside the position, that's something that it's not very good. So let me make a version, because this, I think we have fixed something and this needs a version. So this is number 6, nice. And what the hell is this? So this is going to be number 6 too, and number 6. Look at that. So let's copy and paste so that we can have M6 here on the chart somewhere. Maybe here, M6. So I still think that some changes need to happen on the source code so that it's easier to read, but right now I just want to dump this version. That's the tag M6 and 6, and we've got this, and push origin main. So now I can what the hell is this? You can go here, ask for M6, and I'm going to copy and paste this into the YouTube chat and into the Reading View chat. So I might stop here the stream, although now that we have so good results, we can play a bit, assuming this is working as expected, because I'm not very sure. We can just say let's check what happens if we try to work with everything that we have here, with this from 2 to 24. Let's see what happens. So we are going to have much more traits, you know, and not only 28 but much more traits. So these are not so good apparently. We also have this enable higher time frame, which I don't know if okay. So let's let's reset everything in such a way that let's reset everything again, and let's keep these values here for the min and maximum consensus. And now wait, this remembers me something. Maybe we managed, yeah, this is what we had at the very start, I think. In any case, now I should be able, so I'm not going to change anything about the consensus here, but I'm going to try to see what happens if we remove the enforce higher time frame trait thing here. So we're going to make some tests here, and oh, look at that. Yeah, it's not the best thing in the world, but it works. So let's do some deep back testing from the start of whatever, start of the down. Let's see what happens now. So let's see what happens. Let's see if it's any good, and we will try to modify this thing about the 4 hours stuff to see if it's any better or not. You know what I mean? And I think I will end the stream. Oh my god, it takes so long. But we don't care, isn't it? We want to see what happens in deep testing. Oh, this is not very good, if you ask me. So let's check what happens if we enforce higher time frame trend in order to avoid some bad traits. And the last thing that I might try to test is this thing called a what's the name? You know, long and short at the same time, to see if it's any better than just going long, because there were some places where going long and short was not going to be good enough. You know what I mean? Hello. Oh my god, this is not good enough. And right now we are filtering by forcing high fight train. This is the best values that we had in the short term. So I don't know. Maybe the only way of doing this is just using this reverse stuff. Let me check without any debug testing what happens with reverse. I'm curious. Okay. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. So, as I was saying, I want to read the source code again and understand when some variables need to be reset or not, so that the source code is nice, you know what I mean. But then that's it. Okay. Can you please tell me if this short staff is good enough or something? I mean, I'm saying that no, but I'm not sure. Oh my god. Okay, so let's reset everything. Let's forget about debug testing. We just want this to happen. I want to explore some of these variables here to see how they feel. Okay. At least, you know. So here you have a long consensus of 2, and then when you've got, what the hell is this? When you've got short consensus of 8, then you close. Okay. This one could be much bigger, but the short consensus of 1 happened. Then 6. Yeah, so the idea is maybe once this works, which I'm not sure if this is working as expected or not. Once we have this, maybe the idea is that you don't want to close when the short thing has 1, but you want to be like, I don't know, 20 or 19. You know what I mean? So let's see what happens here with this. Okay. Virtual position consensus. Yeah. Let me find the short consensus. Okay, 13. Let's put 10 as the result. Now I'm going to explain this, and I think I will. So we want, I don't know, 10 to be able to close. But this 10, even if it says low, it's related to the short consensus, because that's what you use in order to close the long one. Okay, look at that. This is better. Wait, do we have 10 here? I didn't expect. You've got 11. So okay, let's put 15 instead of 10. Maybe it's too much, but you know, we're kind of overfitting here. But I mean, we are playing a bit with the settings. And now, what happens? Now there is an open order somewhere, and it's not so good, I guess. Yeah, so maybe, yeah, I don't want to overfit this, but you know, maybe maybe 13 is going to work in such a way. Where's the 13th thing that I have just changed? Okay, no. Okay, so this is 13. I mean, it's a lot of overfit, but this is more or less what I wanted to do. So here you've got the consensus of 2. And then you close when you've got something over 13, you know, 14 or whatever. So this is what happens here. I mean, it's very good stuff. You can see you are in a lot of candles till you find something. So you are waiting for something that bundles that. So here you've got this long consensus, which is 14, and the one from here is 16. So maybe you want something else. You only want to work with 2. I have no idea, and that's going to be better. That's something that needs to be studied. So maybe we only want to go along when this happens, when you've got 2 of them. You know what I mean? And that way it's going to be better. So you start with 2 long, and then you close. Okay. You start with 2, then you close with. Let's see if we can see the same stuff. Yeah, start with 2 and put in, then we ignore everything else, and then we've got a new one, which finally detects that we are going too far into the app place. Okay, 1 second. I will explain this consensus thing. Okay, so if you manage to turn on the trailer in Debug, which is here, this is going to use the trailer in plot offset, which can be from 0 to 23, because we have 24 trailer in period. Okay, so you can understand all of this as each one of the offsets is a sub-strategy regarding this virtual position. So maybe we can work on this part here. So here you start a sub-strategy 0. It starts here, okay, and then as you can see, this is going, usually is 24 candles. So here at the 24 candles you start again 0 sub-strategy. So what you are doing here is you start 0 strategy. 1 second. You start 0 strategy here, and then it ends. Why is that? Because there's something reached, either a take profit or something else. So here what happens is that you have reached both of the 2. So you have reached the long take profit here on the top and the short take profit here on the top, and then there are some conditions for this to happen. Okay, so you no longer do it. So So it's like here you start the position if you are lucky, but here you don't start any position. Okay, and here happens the same thing, but with other offsets. Let's see if we can find something related to some other related to offset 0, which makes more sense. Maybe this one. It's really difficult to find a. Okay. No. So we should have yellow, and then the yellow stops just there, so that you can understand what I'm saying here. Because right now, otherwise we are looking at other offset strategies. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's search for one of the strategies that is being used here. So let's do it the other way around, because otherwise this is not going to be fun. So let's try to modify the offset so that you can see what happens here. So the consensus is when you have several of these sub strategies. So this is sub strategy offset 1. You can see how everything is drawn here. You're going to see subtle differences here, here and there, and how these strategies think. So these two strategies think that the take profit target is here, but the previous one had a complete different value. So this is offset 3. Let's see how it goes. It's quite similar to the previous one, or maybe we hadn't waited enough. I'm not sure about that. Okay, look at this. This one also has some different values for long and short. Let's keep going on. We have 23 sub strategies that are working here, and one of them, more than one actually, I think, because right now here, how much long consensus we have? We have 2. So there are 2 of the sub strategies which match this, where this is cut. Okay. So then we have to find out which are the best values for best result. But right now I'm trying to explain what this is all about. So we're going to find the 2 sub strategies, which usually are next to each other. I mean, I could actually have. Wait, I'm not sure if I have clicked twice in that. I could actually have some variables that tell me which is the offset that has triggered this, and we could plot that if we wanted to. So you can plot long bet. So somewhere around here in the source code, this thing long bet, which is here. So if you are inside the position, and in the case of long, if the short take profit has been reached and something happens, some minimum happens, then you say long bet, and then you save it into the array. That's what it's being used here in order to update the long consensus and so on. So this depends on the array that saves all the data. Okay. So what I'm trying to do right now is to show it on the chart. Otherwise, you can sort of plot each one of the values of long bed in the array, and you will find which one corresponds with which offset. You know what I mean? And that way you can just once you plot it in this stuff that we have here, once you plot the 24 of them, which one has the long bed, then you can go directly turn on the training in the back here, and then just set the offset value here so you can see it. I mean, this probably is best shown if we find a long consensus 22, 23. But let's see if we can find consensus that makes sense here. So 12. So here you have only two, because there are only two sub-strategies, the ones that are doing this. So we are going to find out which one are there, which ones are there. As I say, you can plot this and go directly to the offset that you are interested on, but I don't think it's something useful for me. Okay, so okay. Okay, so can we find the fucking two sub-strategies that are doing this? So the idea is that if you have kind of a range and the range is cut, then maybe it's this one here, I'm not sure. It's 18, 19. Maybe we are soon to find out if this is what we're looking for. I'm not sure, because right now maybe it's this one here, 18 and 19. I'm not sure about that. Let's see. Oh my god, we have not found out yet what were the two sub-strategies that were cut there. Maybe this is not shown properly. I mean, you should not have anything written here if you are inside of the trade. I think it's 18 and 19, but I'm not sure if that's the case or not, if I'm being honest. Okay, let's go to 18, which is quite similar to what we want to see, although I'm not sure that's the right way. So maybe I have to, I don't know, to find out a way of plotting the stuff better. So basically the idea is that this no, this is not good enough, so this is cut here. So maybe, I'm not sure why this is not cut or not cut, but you can see how here this is, wait, this is the short. I mean, this is happening here where, no, I don't understand why this is not plotting it right, but the idea is that wait a moment. Yeah, maybe this is not properly drawn. Maybe you can see it here. So here we have the short take profit. So we are always aiming to get a short take profit without doing anything. Have you reached this take profit, this short take profit? Have you reached this short take profit? Have you reached this short take profit, and so on? Here we can see how once you go here, this take profit has been reached. So this take profit here has been reached. Do you understand? So the question is, so if we have a short take profit here, which is dynamic, as you can see, have we crossed it? Let's put another color, because otherwise we're not going to see this properly. I'm not sure what to put here, if I'm being honest. Maybe yellow. Yeah, okay, hopefully you can see it nice. So have the price cross this take profit that we had here? Yes, then it means that there is a consensus. So we say long consensus for this offset, which is where the hell is this? So this is offset 18. So offset 18 has long bet is true. So if we have 18, 17, 16 and so on, and it's 7, we're going to have 7 here, as we have in trading long consensus. We're going to have 7. So we have 7 sub strategies where short take profit has been reached. But as you can see here, if I, what the hell is this? If I change the offset, we are probably going to find another one that cuts there. So 19. What the hell is this? So 19, it's going to have another short take profit thing. Okay. What the hell? Why are you resetting everything? Why? What happens here? Oh no, I didn't want to do this. What the hell do we have that? Horizontal line. I mean, this was an arrow, maybe? Do we have go to arrow? mean, I'm not sure what the hell is this. The arrow is not there. Maybe train line. Go to train line. No. Oh my god, wait, which one's the arrow marker? I mean, I have no idea if this one here or this one here. Arrow. Maybe it's this arrow. I should take a look at the video and check what the hell is this yellow stuff. Let me just check the video real quick, the real life video stuff. So this is about 5 minutes ago. Wait, this is 19, but which date? Let's see if I can manage to find the date related to this. Wednesday, 6 of September 2023. Okay, 6 of September. Okay, here we are. Oh no, it's not this is not a good thing. So we have, so this was 18, we have set this to 19. So what happens with 17? Let's see if it cuts or not there. Now I can check the current video thing in 144p. Okay, so no change apparently. So that's what happens. Sometimes the offset are nice, sometimes they are not nice. We should see another stuff around here. Okay, so 15, you can see how the take profit is quite similar to what I had. So let's see what happens with 13. But you will see how this is different. Each time the take profit thing that you are aiming at, look at that. Look at that. This is what I wanted to show. So as you can see here, we've got a different take profit to be checked. So this is take profit in a different level, but you've got one super strategy that has detected that the short take profit has been done, and then you've got another one. And then if a minimum happens, like if a minimum happens here, like 7, then we go long. But we also have to check if it makes sense, whatever we think it makes sense. Maybe it was a very long stop loss. We don't want to have such a big stop loss and so on. So when a minimum happens, which is what you have here, when a minimum happens of long, like 2, then you go long, and then you close when a minimum of, what the hell is this, of protection happens, which is, wait a minute, wait, I might have change this. While I mean, it's not protection, it's follow the path. Yeah, so this is the 15 thing. So this is the 15 thing. Okay, so this is what we have. So protection was another stuff. Yeah, so protection is don't go long if there is a short next to it. So this is what we have here. So probably some of the places where, like this one here, didn't we have this thing? Didn't we? So I have removed those lines here. I think it was this one. So some of the places like this one that we are not going long, it's because we have a short consensus next to it, or because there is no minimum. Maybe it was here, I don't know, over here. You need some conditions, so I have added some conditions, but this is more or less how this works. And yeah, this needs, so the first thing I want to do, so for the next day I'm going to write it down, read again the code and see if we can write it in such a way that it's easier to understand, and find if there is anything like we are not seeing how the take profit this line disappears when an order starts. Okay, this is what I want. Then find the right values for having better results. We always want this, so that's what we're going to do on the next day. Okay, so that's it. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.